Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90-minute track. They've got on the way here pretty promptly. He's picked his way through. Mbappe. Oh, that's neat. Oh, the ball's run loose here. So much touch. Shot a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Absolute sophistication and doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Barcelona leading himself.
Big chance! Mbappe!
He scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
He gave it plenty and smashed it in.
And the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom. It was a really potent strike.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they've never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Always onto this. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Barcelona take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Messi. He's found some space. Alisson catches it safely.
Has been intercepted. He read that really well and stopped it. And that's put paid to a promising move.
And he's managed to get free.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Mbappe.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Kaka.
Aim forwards.
Foot in. Kaka.
And here's Neymar.
Kaka.
Kaka! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Barcelona just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Costa Corta cuts it out. Kaka. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Now it's Maradona.
Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Modric, whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Now it's Maradona.
This is a great kick out.
Oh, he's got a sight of goal.
And the finish!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi. That'll be the last act of the first half. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reached the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Barcelona come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. And it's Messi. White has it in a wide position. And here's Iniesta. Iniesta crosses.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Messi absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to reach the counter-attack.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Well, I'll do less said about that pass, the better. Lyon applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Adams gets a foot in here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliant ended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Kaká. Pass is just off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moments.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Well, there's plenty to think about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Another throw-in. Van Velden. And there's green grass ahead of him. Can he finish? He has done it. And that should do it. Within sight of the finish line.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour. Chance! And that has left him in a heap. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary. We've come to expect the extraordinary from him. He won't be happy with that one. Messi. Kaká. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pedri! Should stop target.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
And we have our very first corner. He gets big, and the ball's come loose here. And now they can spring out of defence. He's got to be in here. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. The pass is intercepted. It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And he's managed to get free. Kaká. Interesting ball. David Villa. Modric. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. That pass has been well intercepted. Could move up a gear here. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. He's going to be disappointed with that. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Kaká. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Kicks out, brilliant, Messi! It's in!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
There will be 1 minute at a
Barcelona
time.
have broken through. It's 1-0. That'll be the final action of the first half. It's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Barcelona head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Back underway. Barcelona carrying a 1-goal lead. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Pedri. Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, every doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And there'll be a corner.
Substitution.
So, third corner of the game. Adams can get it clear.
The
Barcelona
attendance for this
has
match
the chance to go the other way.
649.
Now it's Messi. Some resolute defending there. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on...
It's Neymar! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Neymar just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge, and he'll rise to it.
He's ended up in no man's land. Guardiola. Well, see, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Adams gets it away. Out to the right. Now it's Messi. Stood up well to him there.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Has a go! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended.
Messi! It's anyone's ball now. And it's hoisted clear. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. De Bruyne.
Added minutes has been
He's
indicated.
a man adored by many, even deified by some. Messi. And time is up. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
You that
welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Action has already started. Vinicius Junior! It's Iniesta! It's fabulous!
As all things go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good.
Very good.
With a predatory goal. Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So, a breakthrough already. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Beckenbauer. Oh, there's a probing ball. De Bruyne. It's Vinicius Junior. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cafu. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, well played. Oh, what a pass! Big chance! Denied by Anis.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That's a lovely deep pass. Goes searching with that cross. And he's heaved it away. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Iniesta. He's looking to set free a runner. And he was quick to react. Costa Curta. 15 minutes till half time. Deftly away. And they can counter here. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Threads one in. Oh, it's come loose. Courtois sends that a long way. Iniesta has found the net here, of course. Wilshere gets a foot in here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. That's great positioning, so good from him.
De Bruyne. Quality ball. And that is expertly dealt with.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Neymar in with the challenge. This is going to be the final action of the first half. Which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we will see, Peter. Some incisive play one side, batting qualities on the other. But this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Barcelona leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. No, that was never going to make it. Haaland.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive.
Haaland! And one more try! Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit. That next goal there was absolutely crucial.
Messi at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
That has certainly made things interesting.
The attendance
Yeah,
for
it's
this
a
match
very
was
good contest with two very good sides, and
72,306.
with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way. Jamal!
Deserve a few words of approval from the bench.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10, Jamal.
And we have
Number
our very
22,
first call.
Vinicius Junior. Number 5, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Taking no chances there.
Number 6, De Bruyne. Number
India
20,
looking to go forward now.
coming on the field. Number 18, Messi. Number 11,
Neymar.
Neymar.
No, he's not getting past him there.
Mbappe.
Now then, the ball's come
Number
loose.
8, Coquelin.
Belly.
Number 17,
Run onto that.
Pedri.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Just as I thought, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball. And Messi! Oh my word, that is quite something. About as smooth as it gets. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And yes, it's him again. India go into the lead.
And they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Messi! And that would have won it.
Messi has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Mbappe. And that has put a halt to things. And that's definitely not his best.
India surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Pedri. Cristiano
Only
Ronaldo.
3 minutes at a time.
And the number on the board is 3.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Referee looks at his watch. Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Really able to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Canabry. And he's straight offside. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Just set it behind for a corner kick. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Important interception. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And he can clear it away.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter.
And De Bruyne! Oh, glorious! That is a special one. Sumptuous finish, an absolute simply do not know what has hit them.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Good-looking ball. Fernando Torres. Belletti. Now, what about a counter-attack? Stood up well to him there. De Ligt did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, there's the clearance. And it's Neymar. Played out to the left flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a mighty effort! Oh, not the best of headers.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
White is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
Two added minutes has been
De Ligt.
indicated.
Neymar. Gnabry. Defending was strong and firm. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change
And
somehow.
now, I'd
But
just like to read out our fan club members who are celebrating
Barcelona
their
in
birthdays
control
today.
at half-time, 2-0.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Neymar. Number 9, Gnabry.
And we're off again.
Coming on the field, number 19, Jamal. Number 15,
That is as far as they're going to go. And that's definitely not his best. Wilshere. Bellingham. Cafu. The most accurate pass. Rich. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Iniesta. Kaká! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Gnabry. Oh, red. Nice interception. Mbappe. Bellingham.
The attendance for this match
Jamal.
was 71,649.
Bellingham. Cafu. Bellingham gets into some space. And he's there to belt it away. And here's Gnabry. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Jamal. And here's Vinicius Junior. Kaká. Mbappe. Shot! Who's always been caught on it here.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Jamal. He has found a way through. Oh, well played. Costa Curta. Into the last quarter of an hour. And he was quick to react. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, played through for the wide man. Mbappe! Now, how often do you see that?
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Hernandez and Iniesta. And he's being shifted off it.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
He is through here. Fires it in low. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. This interception, his positioning was spot on. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Iniesta. Bellingham. Cafu.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Yamal. Yamal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Barcelona looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as a backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing step.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
It's a little off target. Pedri. This is promising. Modric gets across and deals with it. Messi, chance! Great build-up, it all deserved a break.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
And we have our very first corner. Neymar with the short one. Now the finish! Oh, he gave that man almighty thump.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Pass is just off target. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. We expected better, and so did he. And it's Maradona. He's played him through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And here's Mohamed Salah. Interesting ball. And here's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Belletti. White. Pedri.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Neymar. Kaká. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mohamed Salah is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed.
A great chance! And it's come back out to him.
Oh, nearly.
But nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
White is one whose deliveries we all know about.
Will be 1 minute back in
Beckenbauer.
time.
Costa Curta. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's half-time here. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Neymar! And that is wildly off target.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon. Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
It's still separated by the game's only goal. Chouameni, that is a great kick out. And he's managed to get free. And he's done very well to take that back. And the shots! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the
He's had a shot! Oh, well played. Exemplary, that. Beckenbauer tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's on his way. Gets his pass away. He can run onto that.
yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas.
It's Neymar! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
It's a simple game. The striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
That's what has to be done now. No question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Back into the middle. He's got space in the area.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Maradona! Neymar. Oh, easy pickings there.
Mohamed Salah really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run. That's just playing it safe and simple. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Mbappe! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Barcelona. The referee brings it to a close. Barcelona can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they win. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one. Whichever side of it you find yourself on, we have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played. well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, they could break here. Shot could be on. Out to the left it goes. Up he goes! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Messi must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity. Now there's a headline maker, Steven Gerrard.
Focal point for any team he plays in.
Yeah, I suspect he may be deployed as a more holding midfielder, but that seems wrong when you know how good he is 30 yards forward.
Gerrard has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, perfectly measured that. David Villa. Oh, he refuses to take the bait.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game. Tries to get it clear. Alexander-Arnold.
Might want to be careful there.
Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's Messi. Kaka. Messi. Oh, that was vital. Mateus. And he gets rid in a hurry. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. David Villa. Cafu makes the interception. Kaka. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. David Villa. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, split-second reaction.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And they've got rid. Cafu gets good distance on it. And it's Forlan. Forlan showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Cristiano Ronaldo. It's an excellent interception. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Reflections on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Barcelona really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Now it's Messi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. That's just playing it safe and simple.
The attendance for this
Xavi
match
Alonso.
was 70,987.
The pass is intercepted. Pass is just off target. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Gerrard.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department. This is the time you need that pace.
Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. David Villa. Now it's Forlan. Gerrard. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 13, David Villa.
Barcelona showing a good
9,
level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Diego Forlan. Number 15,
Disappointed with that.
Gerrard. Coming
Mateus.
on the field, number 8, Filippo Inzaghi.
That's a little off
Number
target.
22, Neymar. Number 27,
Tidily.
Bayern. Number 23, Iniesta. Number 4,
It's
Beckham.
Neymar.
Substitution in progress.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Neymar. Neymar! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there. Yeah, the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
At a time.
Costa Curta is there and he can get that clear. Great chance! And it's come back out to him. It's in! And surely that has won the day! Some heroic goalkeeping. But even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're...
Added time is out, and there goes the whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Be able to catch today's match.
Thrilling, nail-biting. So the wait is over. We can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Already we're underway here. De Bruyne. And here's the chance to counter.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Davis is in a really good position out wide. He's tried one!
Well, that's a race.
This time, surely! He's got it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Owen at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Oh, here's a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Vinicius Junior gets it clear. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. That is a great pick out. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them losing.
Iniesta. Well, they put it back in a hurry. Mbappe. He's one-on-one. Real chance. He's got a goal. Barcelona are back in business. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Owen. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Owen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Adams. Xavi Alonso. And the counter is on. Can he get onto this? Oh, nice touch. And it's De Bruyne. And now the hit! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Costa Corta. He's in, straight hits! The comeback is complete.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Barcelona take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He's there to retrieve it. Really well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish. It's Neymar! That was a brilliant save.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bellingham. Kaká!
Looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And it's half-time here. So there was the first half.
Give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Decent pack, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here is anyone's guess.
For our charity fund, Chance in Football.
And the second half gets underway.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Cafu. Now the finish.
Adams.
Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
The pass is intercepted. And he was quick to react. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Looking for the runner. Let's
Oh, really well played.
He's got away. And in. Now, who's going to be first to this? And a shot. We expected better, and so did he.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 5, Bellingham. Number 22, Kaku. Number 11, Neymar. Number 10, Messi.
Tries making a foray down the right.
Field, number 15,
He's ruffled a few
Conte.
feathers, but well dealt
Number
with.
14, De Bruyne. Number 20,
Quality ball.
Vinicius Junior. Number 25.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the finish. And he hits the net. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and a bit hard.
Well, there's the hit. Oh, what about that? And that may just do it.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Minutes is number 11.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find it necessary to avoid a slip-up
Only
now.
3 minutes at a time.
That's a nicely measured pass. opposition belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Mbappe voted. Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be truly entertaining. Whichever side of it you find yourself on, we have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Now it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. That has been knocked clear. Pedri! That is decidedly lacking.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Alexander-Arnold in acres of space out wide. And the shots! Goal! Manchester United! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches? So, a breakthrough already.
The pass is intercepted. Now it's Bellingham.
Mbappe really added the width there thanks to his willingness.
Oh, what a mistake! Big chance! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Played back in. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That was good alertness. Neymar. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him.